Good morning, Miss. Good morning, classmates. So we are the group Region 11 or the Davao region, and our group is assigned to discuss about the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of Davao region, and as well as the core problem that the region is facing right now. Now let's begin first with the strength of the Davao region. So we have identified here four strengths that the Davao region has. So the first one is it has numerous natural and cultural attractions. The second one is it has a lot of educated people. The third one is it has an entrepreneurial class. And the fourth one is it has an airport which is Francisco Bangoy International Airport or Davao International Airport. Starting with the first strength of Davao region, it has numerous natural and cultural attractions. So in a previous reporting, we have mentioned that Davao is also known as the Promised Land, and it is because they are rich in biodiversity. And as we go through our research, we have found out that the total land area of Davao region is 2.35 million hectares, enough for the residents to initiate or plant more crops for them to reap in the near future and for them to become their source of income. And other than that, we have also found out that Davao has become the traditional exporter in terms of banana, mango, durian, pineapple, pomelo, cacao, and coconut. And among these products I have mentioned, banana remained the top export commodity. And it is because it easily recovered from calamities. And we all know that Davao is very prone in natural disaster and calamities. And in banana, it only takes 9 months for them to bear fruit again. Unlike sa laing nga mga products, it takes years or decades for them to wait to bear fruit again. So they have three major export destinations for their product, which is the Japan, China, and South Korea. And other top export destination also is Hong Kong, United States of America, Netherlands, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, Iran, and Spain. So it is because of the richness and biodiversity they become the top major exporter, the top major. In terms of cultural destinations, Davao region has a lot, and I only have three examples of their attractions. So the first one is Samal Island. Samal Island is considered as the country's largest island or resorts, and it has a powdery beaches and has a numerous beaches and resorts. And currently, there are 85 registered resorts in the island. And if you want to go there, you will experience the powdery beaches that the island has offered. The next one is the Eden Nature Park. Eden Nature Park is about 95% man-made. And if you are an animal lovers, there's a butterfly sanctuary and an aviary in there. And you can also enjoy horseback riding and fishing for tilapia. And the last one is the Mount Apo. And we all know that Mount Apo, the home of Mount Apo is Davao, right? So Mount Apo is the highest mountain in the Philippines, and it has a 10,311 feet before reaching the top. And if you want to enjoy mountain climbing, Mount Apo is very recommended for you to go there. And if you want to go Davao, you should not miss to go in Mount Apo. Due to richness of biodiversity in the said region, Davao has offered an entrepreneurial class, and some of the educated people took entrepreneurial classes. They want to be more knowledgeable enough in handling their own products and exporting to other countries. And the last one is the Francisco Bangoy International Airport or the Davao International Airport. So, Francisco Bangoy International Airport is the main airport serving Davao City in the Davao region. And it is the third busiest airport in the Philippines after Ninoy Aquino International Airport and Mactan Cebu International Airport. It has a 300-meter precision in running. Begin with the weaknesses of Davao region. So I have here three weaknesses that the Davao region has faced. So the first one is they lack international flights. The second one is the worsening traffic, and the third one is they lack hotels and other facilities as a tourism destination. So the first one is the lacking of international flights. So they lack international flights. It is because of the pandemic or the major problem that the world has facing right now. So due to pandemic, they stop the flights to other countries and they also stop accommodating foreign. The second one is worsening traffic. So due to a rapidly increasing number of population in Davao, the traffic became worse. And as of 2020, they have a total population of 1,825,450. So the last weakness of Davao is they lack hotels and other facilities as a tourism destination. So since they lack hotels, they cannot accommodate a huge number of tourists, and which results as the low income of the tourism industry or the said region.
So next is opportunities. So we have regulations and supportive government leaders. So ang regulations kay nabilong ni siya sa opportunities kay dako kay na siya natabang sa ilang industry. So daghan na ang ni-visit sila nga place tungod kay peaceful na kaayo and tungod ni siya sa mga gipang implement nila nga mga regulations. And also ni arise na po nila mga attractions dito tungod kay naa sila mga supportive leaders. So next is threats. So we have natural calamities and disaster, terrorist threat and requirements. So kani sila nabilang ni sila ani kay mao ni sila ang rason nga makapahinder sa tao sa pag-visit sa Region 11 or Davao. Tungod kay prone kayo sila sa mga natural calamities and disasters. And also ang requirements pod kay as of today tungod sa pandemic mas ni strict sila sa mga requirements sa mga mo-visit ato silang lugar.
Let's proceed to the problem 3 analysis. So our core problem here is the lack of hotels, other facilities as a tourist destination. Then we have our effects here, the limited tourists, the low income, and hinders the city to become a major tourist destination. Then our causes here are the dangerous location, prone to calamities and disasters, uncontrolled conventional tourism, and the lack of accommodation for potential investors. That is why the tourist in a certain destination is limited, that the management gains low income and it hinders the city to become a major tourist destination. Things happen because of lack of accommodation for potential investors that in Davao, Chinese people there have been among the top consistent visitors. It is also said there that the city may need more hotels in the view of declaration of President Xi Jinping of China to bring 2 million of Chinese tourists to the Philippines. Then they always highlight there in Davao the lack of hotels to potential investors. That is their main problem there. Then the destination is also prone to natural calamities and disasters, dangerous location, and the uncontrolled unconventional tourism that can put enormous pressure on area and increase pressure on endangered species.
Good day everyone, this is our objective analysis. Building hotels and securing facilities as tourism destination. The first effect is increased number of tourists. Of course, if naay daghang hotels and facilities ang mabuild sa usa ka destinations, mas daghan ang tourists nga mo-visit kay ma-accommodate man sila tanan. And of course, higher income. More tourists, more income. And business major or tourism destination. If daghan na ang mga tourist nga mo visit sa usa ka lugar, mas maila na siya ma-post sa Facebook, share sa friends, and mahimo na siyang major tourism destinations, mas mailado na siya sa kadaghanan, and mas daghan na pod ang mo visit ana nga destination. Last is the job opportunity to residents. If mas daghan ang tourist nga mo visit ana nga destination, mas daghan pod ang mga residents dinha nga lugar nga mahatagan og job opportunities, and pwede sila makatrabaho sa mga hotels, and some of them pwede pod kay magbaligya og souvenirs and foods dinha nga dapit sa mga lugar nga nay mga destination. The cause is skilled workers. In building hotels and facilities, kailangan po nga skilled workers ang kuhaon kay Davao region is very prone to calamities, and kinahanglan nga if ang magtrabaho pod sa ilahang mga hotels and facilities kay mga skilled pod kaayo nga workers para mas malig-on and unlimited resources, flexible or elastic materials like sa Japan. Sa Japan, if for example na ay ka na mga calamities like linog, flexible ra mga buildings nila dito kay prone man kaysa na sila sa linog. So, ilaha ditong gigamit nga mga materials kay flexible ra siya sa linog. So, dapat sa Davao region, if prone man dyan sila sa calamities, dapat ang ila pong i-provide. Last is provide sufficient facilities to the tourist. Of course, dapat kay ang facilities nga i-provide sa usa ka tourism destination kay enough pod sa mga possible nga daghan ng tourist nga mo visit ana nga destination, dapat kay ma-accommodate tanan. So dapat mas better if mag-build sila hotels and facilities kay daghanon na lang pud nila, kay if night time nga mudagsa ang daghan nga tourist, ma-accommodate nila tanan. Kay if ever nga for example dili ma-accommodate na nila, di na sila mabalibaran nga customer, so nana sila bad nga record. So para di kaya na mga magka-bad record sila, dapat kay ilan na pud nang i-advance ba ilang hunahuna nga dapat kanang pasobraan nila ang ilang mga hotels kay na jud be time nga munaghan jud ang tourist, so para mas ma-okay ang tanan. And that's all.